Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. Got this. Boy, it is, man, it's hot outside. All right, guys. Want to do a little update. Haven't made many videos here lately. Been really busy, but I want to talk about this thing right here. This boat that, well, it's an interesting story. I'm going to start off by saying, my buddy called me the other night, probably about a week ago, and he was like, I was talking to my cousin, and he was like, I was asking him about his boat, and he said, I was curious to what he paid for it, because he'd had it for like 10 years or so, but he said, well, you asked me what I'd sell it for? And he was like, well, yeah, what would you sell it for? And he was like, I'll give you, he's like, somebody gave me like $4,000 or so, I'd take it. So my buddy like calls me up, and he was like, hey, you want to come check this boat out and all this stuff? And he told me the price of it, and I was like, I don't know, man, I don't. $4,000 is a little cheap. I don't know. We might get our butts burnt. I was like, I don't know about all that. And he's like, well, let's check it out. It's my cousin. He's had it for a long time. So I went and checked it out, and I was like, that's a good deal. That's a good deal on that boat. Looks to be a good deal. Seems to be a good deal. And he was like, hey, let's go in and get it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So we went and picked up the boat yesterday. Took it out on the water. Did good. It's a fast boat. I mean, we were doing 55 like it was nothing. I'd probably get this thing up to 62, 63. It needs some work. It needs some care. I'm gonna walk y'all around the boat, show y'all the boat. It's hot out here. I'm on pavement and it's 100 degrees. Let's walk around this boat, guys. Let's check it out. All right, guys. Try not to be so close to the mic as I talk about this thing. It's got the typical Minn Kota edge. It's been on here a long time. It's like a 70 thrust. He's got an old lot on here. This boat is old. This is a 90s Predator. I think it's a 1990 or 1991. And I did a little research, and there's not much information. The guy that was making this, his name was Bob, and he died in 1992. And pretty much what it is, it's a, I think so. I know it's a bullet hull. It's got a bullet hull with a Hydrosport upper top on this thing. And that's about as much as I know about it. I know they're rare. You don't find them. This is an XL200. This is a 20-foot bass boat. This thing's an absolute beast. But his cousin had it for a long time, and he took good care of this boat when he cared about this boat. And then he let it set for about a couple years. Kind of moved it around a little bit, kept it in the shed, moved it outside. He used it in that time period, but he's let this, I don't think this is very bad oxidized. I think I'm going to be able to wet sand this and bring this right back, because it's not that bad. When it's wet, like it rained on us yesterday, this thing shines like a diamond. So I'm going to wet sand this. This is definitely going to be a winter project or a fall project, but I'm going to wet sand this booger up, make it look good, and carpet. This thing needs new carpet. There's no rots in the floors, no soft spots, no nothing. New trailer tires, supposedly what he said. I may paint the trailer. I may not worry about the trailer at all. Mainly carpet. Still got the original Predator bass seats in it. These things are super comfortable. I don't know if I'm going to buy new seats or try to have these redone, because those things, man, those are some comfortable seats. I know they're old and generic looking, but they look, I mean, they feel really nice riding around on them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. It's a 20-foot boat. We've got a Suzuki. Now, this thing's a rare oddity in itself. This is a DT Super, what is it, a Super Speed is what they call these things. This thing will haul butt. One thing I did yesterday, though, I trimmed it up too much. Pinched the bulb out, and I gotta go get another bulb. But you can see the oxidation here. It's very light oxidation, I think. I think I'm gonna be able to wet sand it right out. Make it look like, because if you look at the under, see if y'all can see. I don't know, the light's crazy right now, so it might be hard for y'all to see it. I can't see it in my camera, but Super 6, I'm gonna pop this top off this thing and let y'all see this motor. It's really clean for what it is. I'm gonna clean this thing up. This thing's an absolute beast. All right, guys, hold up. All right, guys, this is the motor. It's a good looking motor. It doesn't look bad. Look at this. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm not sure about why he's got that on there. Buying a new motor. This thing is a V6 with 12 spark plugs. 2 plugs in each cylinder head. Look at that thing. Well, guys, my battery got full and I had to go mess with my SD card, but what I was saying prior to that is this thing's got 12 plugs in it, and it's an absolute beast. It's a 150 Suzuki. It's like a 90 or 89. I found parts for it, and I got a guy who owns a shop, works on boats out in towards Decatur, that can help maintenance this boat and keep this thing up. because I don't know nothing about these carbs and all this stuff. And I noticed yesterday we had a little bit of a leak, and the compression test is good. The motor's good. It runs like a champ, but these carbs may need a little work. Maybe those floats or something is leaking. I'm gonna have to figure that out or have him figure it out. Not a big deal though. Motor runs good. Everything's good. This thing will scream. I had it 55 like it was nothing. But yeah, that's it, guys. It's a Predator bass boat. All the navigation, all that works. Got trim and tilt up here on the steering wheel. All the navigation lights, all that stuff works. It's got a hot foot down in it. So the hot foot is the primary use. He's disconnected this, so it's just neutral and reverse and then hot foot. And that's it, guys. I mean, this boat is definitely a work in progress. It's a lot of times people get these, or I've done it in the past. I've got a bass boat and it just be too much work. But I think once I get this, get this thing wet sanded and fixed out, because the bottom looks great. Some parts look great, and then we have some heavy oxidation in the front. New carpet in this thing. Get that motor solid, which it is pretty solid. It just needs, I'm gonna have him look at the carbs and just go over everything, make sure everything's good. And because it fires right up, it runs, does really well. It's gonna be a good boat when I'm done with it. It's just a work in progress. All right, guys. Before I close off though, but the transom is solid as an ox. Nice solid transom. It's not been drilled into 5,000 times by crazy people putting different transducers, stuff like that. But it's a good boat, guys. It's gonna be real good. It's got a lot of storage. Typical 2 live wells. Got big old storage back here. Just dirty though. Needs some work. Needs some love is what it needs. All right, guys. Whew. Man, it is hot. So hot. Oh, my glasses are falling. All right, guys. That's that. Boat's gonna need some work, but overall, I think I got a solid foundation to build from. I'm gonna enjoy it. We're gonna mess with it, take care of it. It'll be awesome. It's hot, guys. I just want to go home and chill. I gotta go home, mow the yard, do some stuff, but I'll be back real soon to make a video, and I'll keep y'all updated as I go along with this boat, work on this boat, update this boat, and enjoy this boat. Then we'll take it out on the water. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. We'll be back real soon to make another video. And as always, I'll see y'all guys later. Y'all guys take it easy. Go sit in the air conditioner. Normally I tell y'all to go fishing, but it's too hot. All right, guys.